again, Stefan, and I'm here yet again with my good friend Joe. Say hey, Joe.
So,
And welcome to Metalhead Madness, episode 2.
woo!
And today we're going to talk about the band that everybody should know about, because if you do not know about this band, then you're a complete dumbass, or you have not heard about it because you probably don't even know anything about metal, or you're a poser and you don't even listen to good metal.
Or you smoke crack. Well, yeah, I'm not going to go into that.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that today we're going to talk about the band Death. Yes.
Yep.
Death has been around for such a long time, like really a long time, since the guitarist...
Yeah, I mean, in fact, it is the first death metal band ever. Well, I mean, Venom was the band that created the style, but they were still...
Actually, no, Venom created black metal.
Really?
Yes.
I think of another band then.
Yeah, you think about black metal. Black metal, like Venom started black metal.
Yeah, but there was another band before Death that created the style, but like they didn't focus on death metal. Now, Death was the first band fully committed to death metal. They were death metal, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why everyone calls Chuck Schuldiner the godfather of death metal, because like, he's the one who invented the genre. He's the one who actually came up with the whole thing. That's why everyone's like, oh, when you think of death metal, everyone's like, oh, Death, Chuck, everything. Yeah, he's the one who did all of it. And like, really, I love the band Death. I've been listening to them for such a long time. I really want to go see them live too, because I'm like, wow, I gotta see these guys. They're incredible. But it's a shame I won't be able to see Chuck because he died at such a young age and a long time ago.
God, what happened to him?
I haven't got into really big depth into them, but I really hope to in the future, like check out a little more information about the band.
That's good.
I know my favorite drummer is in Death, Gene Hoglan. That's one thing I love. He did the Symbolic album with Death.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was also in Death Clock too.
Yeah, and other bands like Dark Angel, and etc. I'm trying to think of the other bands he's in.
Oh, he was also in Anthrax too.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He's in this other band. I try to think. Mechanism. He's in this other band called Mechanism. I never heard of it. I never listened to him, but I should check it out, even if Gene Hogan. And he's also in my favorite band of all time, Death Clock.
We just said that.
Sorry, just in case people forgot. So yeah, if anyone doesn't know what the logo for Death looks like, everyone should know. It's this, the famous
exactly.
Death logo with the Grim Reaper and everything. I even have it on a patch. That's how crazy it is. Oh, so that's Cannibal Corpse. Yeah, like I even have it right over here. That's
show the back patch.
And also I got it on my back too, as you guys can see. Can you see it, John?
Yep.
Yeah, as you guys can see right here, I have Death's Human album on my back of my jacket. So yeah, it's really good. So and that's something I really love, paying respects to the man and to the band Death. So yeah, I have a lot of their albums like Human, Symbolic. Oh yeah, I just got one of the other albums called The Sound of Perseverance. Haven't listened to that yet, but I plan to.
Wasn't Symbolic like their first album?
No, Human was.
So it was their second album.
Yeah, I would say it like that.
Got it.
So yeah, my favorite album is Symbolic because the song Crystal Mountain, that's why. Love that song. And also not just that, I also I love Human because it's so like the one song called I'm trying to remember that one song. Flattering of Emotions. It's so fast in the beginning, which I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing. Very fast double bass, and I'm like, in the beginning, it's like this drum solo that goes like something like that. Some kind of drum solo in the beginning of the song.
Yeah, so, it's awesome how Death still holds up to a lot of metal bands today. In fact, they're actually a lot better than quite a bit of death metal bands right now.
That's true, yeah. There's a lot of other death metal bands out there, but a lot of people can not really get to the same standard as Death was. Because it's funny how the band's name is just called Death, and that's it.
Well, they were the first to focus on the genre, so yeah.
Exactly, and other death metal bands came up, like Cannibal Corpse, like we just talked about in our last episode. And there's another band called Morbid Angel. which I'm actually listening to a lot. I haven't listened to a full album yet. I've only listened to a few songs from them, but I really gotten into Morbid Angel because of how good they are. But I would speak about that in another episode. This is Death. We're not talking about Morbid Angel or Cannibal Corpse.
Death.
And ever since our first video of Metalhead Madness, actually episode 1, it's become pretty successful so far. So if you haven't seen our first episode, please go check it out. It's actually,
how many did it get?
I don't really remember right now, but when I first started uploading it, it was getting like a lot of attention. It was like people were already starting to watch it after I first uploaded, which I was like, okay, this is a good thing. At least it's getting attention.
Well, thanks to the cell phone, now we can just watch YouTube, or smartphone, I should say. We can just watch YouTube videos whenever the fuck we want.
Exactly. That's one thing I love about iPhones and not everything. Like, you could just listen to like stuff anywhere without having to be like, oh, I gotta go home and I gotta go on the computer. No, you got it right in your hand. You can just search it right there, and it's right there in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, speaking of Death, like, I really love this band a lot. I listen to this band a lot. I really want to get the guitar that Chuck Schuldiner had, like that BC Rich. That's the next guitar I want to get to actually buy because looks sick, and it's like a tribute to him. Because I'm like, I gotta get this guitar.
What kind of guitar is it?
I know, if I showed you, you would see, but like, I'm just trying to remember. It's like, I know what it looks like, but it's a BC Rich. That's what I know.
That's cool.
Which I love BC Rich guitars, by the way. They're one of my favorite brands of guitars ever. No, because of the sound and the style of how they look. They look like really badass. So have you ever listened, speaking of Death, did you ever listen to any songs from Death?
I've listened to their Symbolic album a while ago.
Oh, when was it?
I can't remember, but I believe it was last year, maybe 2 years before. Well, not 2 years before, but it was probably last year.
Oh, you need to listen to Human. Try check that out.
There's a lot of things I have to listen to, and yep, that is true.
Please listen to Human. It's a great album. I love that album.
It's their first one.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was very fast, actually. That's one thing I loved about Human. It was like a thrash metal type album, but I knew it was death metal. That's why.
Oh yeah, well, they kind of go hand in hand somewhat.
But one album I really liked a lot, but I wanted to get badly. It was a good to buy. I really loved it, but some parts of it felt like it was repetitive, and it kept on like it was pretty slow actually. It was their album Spiritual Healing. It was okay. It was good, but some parts of it I was like, okay, they kept on repeating the same sound over and over again. It just sounded like it was so slow, and it didn't really like stick that very good as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I don't know. It must be good. I don't know. I haven't even heard the song myself, so who am I to judge?
Yeah, I when I listened to Human after that album, I was like, know what? I like Human so much better. I got a new album from the band Death, which I never listened to yet, The Sound of Perseverance. I just bought that not long ago, and I haven't listened to it yet, and I haven't even did a review, so I need to really start doing that.
Yeah, by the way, are they still playing, or?
Oh yeah, Death is still going on, yeah.
Oh yeah. Are they still making music, or?
They haven't made anything new yet, but I just know that they're going on, because their last tour was, I think, like last year in 2015. So it really wasn't that long ago since Death last played.
Yeah, so who replaced the original lead vocalist and / guitarist?
You mean Chuck Schuldiner?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know for now. Like right, I don't really know at the moment because mostly I just focus on what Chuck did back then. I didn't really focus on what's going on in Death right now.
You gotta do your research, dude.
I know. I'm just mostly listening to a lot of Death's old albums and everything, just seeing like what's going on with like back with those.
It's good to do when making a video, though.
It is, but also I did like a review of like 4 Death albums at the same time because like I remember getting like some of Death's albums like for Christmas, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do 4 album reviews in one video. So I did actually, and that video is on YouTube if you haven't checked it out. It was called me. I think it's called like me reviewing 4 of Death's albums, and it has a picture of their logo on it, like the famous logo that everyone knows about. So that's like that's the thumbnail for that video. So if you haven't checked it out, people, please go check it out. I made it like a really long time ago. I think I was. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think I was drunk that day. I had a little bit to drink. I think that was the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember. I think I was drinking that time I was making that video. Actually, there was one video that I know I was drinking because I was sweating and I was actually drinking at the same time.
Sweating sucks.
No, because I think I had too much. That's what I'm thinking. I knew I was somewhere like I knew I had a lot of drinks because when I was reviewing it, I kept on like cursing. I think too much.
Really?
Yeah, saying like this album is fucking awesome. This is brutal. Oh, must get album like that. That I think that's what I was doing.
I'd say for the next episode of this mini series, we should just get drunk and talk about whatever shit comes to our
Oh my god!
minds.
If we start drinking during this would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and I could say all the offensive stuff I want and get away with it.
Because it's YouTube. Oh god. No, but one video we are gonna talk about is poser bands, and I'm looking forward to talking about that stuff.
You better drink before that, because
the stuff I'm gonna say about in that video, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fucking fun.
drink before it'll make it all the more funner.
So yeah, we're getting off topic. We're starting to talk about death. Yeah, we're not talking about drinking alcohol. Yeah, but
Damn it, we're talking about Chinese people.
we ain't talking about no Chinese people. This ain't no
That's what we're talking about.
this ain't no Ching Chong Chow. This is some death we're talking about.
I don't know. I think that shirt was made in China.
Whatever.
Look at the label, dude. Check it right now.
I rip the labels off these T-shirts. I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, well, China.
China. I bet you this jacket was made in China.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's some country where no one speaks English, but
Oh, whatever.
I don't even want to talk about that now.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, no, but now back to death. What I was saying about death, like, what do you think about Symbolic?
I heard it a while ago, so I don't remember it too well, but I remember really liking it. I mean, considering it's the first or one of the first death metal albums ever, like you never think that because it sounds like it sounds like every other album, you know.
That is so true. But Chuck's voice is very different in the album. That's why. Like you get like it's not like vocals like like that. It's more like something like that.
So it's, I guess, kind of like thrash, but not really.
The first album sounded like it was like a thrash album. It was very fast. I can tell you that.
Yeah, well, thrash came first.
Yeah, thrash metal and all that. There's some genres of metal I never really listened to. Actually, like I never listened to grindcore or anything.
What the heck is grindcore?
Like or like gore grind. I've listened to porno grind. I know that for sure.
No, I can't wait for that.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about porno grind. That's gonna be fun.
We shouldn't even show pictures.
Oh, we're gonna show pictures, all right. And they're gonna be uncensored.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't know what YouTube's gonna do about it, but no.
I know.
Well, let's try, and then we'll make another video that gets booted.
That's like when we talk about genres of metal, like genres in metal, not just like the bands. We could talk about genres in one part.
Yeah, so death.
Oh yeah, let me think about it. Also, like I actually know that there was this one interview I was watching like on YouTube. Like I just typed in Cannibal Corpse Chris Barnes, and like Chris Barnes and Chuck Schuldiner were actually together in this one interview. Actually, back then on MTV.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I was like, oh my god, it's Chris Barnes and Chuck Schuldiner. Oh my god, two historical like vocalists and two great bands.
I mean, yeah, they came around the same time. I mean, back when MTV actually had good music.
Yeah, back when MTV actually, like, everything was so much better. Like, they would play, like, metal. They would play anything. Back when it was actually considered music television.
Yeah, I mean, they had everything. Now it's just catered towards, what, like, teenage girls and all that. Teenage girls and guys, just fucking teenagers.
You know, about that, oh, I'm gonna date this bitch, you know, I'm gonna do this. Oh, girls.
Yeah, it's just it's filled with mediocre pop and rap. Nah, it doesn't fly.
Yeah, it
It's
sucks
I don't know.
cock.
But if you like it, then good for you. Whatever. I won't stab you in the nighttime.
Whatever. No, but what I'm saying was like
These nuts.
he's nuts. Okay, no, what I'm saying was even Death actually music video was showed on MTV. That one music video, The Philosopher, which I actually watched for the first time today because I haven't checked out that music video. So I'm like, oh my god, I love this music video and I love this song, like really. And like not just that, like also Gene Hoglan was in the music video, which I was like, oh okay, this just got 20%.
Oh yeah, of course.
This got so much better.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's one of the original songs.
Like I didn't even know Gene was gonna be in this when I saw him there. I was like, yes. I didn't even, first time I watched it. I was like, okay, who's the drummer? Then I just like looked carefully and I was like, okay, I recognize that whole beard and mustache and glasses. I was like, that's Gene right there. That's definitely him.
Yeah. So, by the way, why did he leave the band? Or when did he leave the band?
Who, Gene?
Yeah.
I really don't know, but there's been separate drummers in Death. Like a lot of times, it used to be like different drummers that came in.
Yeah, well, the drums are just not as important as the vocals or the.
At least Chuck stayed for the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And also his guitar, like that BC Rich, I really want to get badly. That's like the next guitar I'm gonna buy in the line of guitars I have.
Yeah, chicken. Yeah,
God bless you.
that guys.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but I know it's a BC Rich. BC Rich is considered to be one of my absolute favorite guitars of like company of all time. Even though Gibson is my absolute favorite guitar company of all time, I fucking love Gibson. Gibson #1. BC Rich is number 2, and Jackson is number 3.
Gibson's the shit.
I fucking love Gibsons. Those are like the best guitars in my opinion. I have how many Gibsons? I have like 3 Gibson guitars downstairs. Like my Thunder Horse, Snow Falcon, and my Ebon Explorer. I only have one BC Rich, and that's the War Beast I bought. Those are the only guitars I own in my collection. Even though they cost a shitload of money. And 2 amplifiers, a Line 6 and a Marshall. Now that's pretty big to have.
Well, that's what you do when you have a job, son.
Exactly. I actually paid money to actually get that BC Rich guitar. I remember you came and got it with me actually at Sam Ash. I actually paid that with the own. Would you?
Of course you have to pay money.
Well, remember that, Joe? Remember you went to get that BC Rich
I
guitar?
remember that. Someone got that fucking parking ticket.
Yeah, that's when he got that parking ticket. I remember
because I was parked in a zone the wrong way. I mean, I've never heard of that. Ever.
I remember that day.
Getting a ticket because you're not parked in a zone correctly.
I remember that day, Joe. I remember that day.
City Drive. Well, it's not really city, but it's Queens, so I guess it's.
I had no idea. There was like no signs around that told me like, oh, you can't park there or anything.
Well, there were, but it was just too dark to see them.
Like I was like, where the fuck are the signs? There's like no signs. I can't see shit in here.
Yeah, actually, there were signs. They were just couldn't read them though because it was so dark.
That totally sucks.
Yeah. So. Back to Death, or
and also like let me think oh yes, like there's like a lot of videos on YouTube of Death's full concerts, and I actually love that a lot. Like there's one concert I want to see on its fullest, but I can't really find it actually. It's like that certain concert and its fullest. I've only can find certain pieces of songs from that one show.
Yeah, well, copy.
Probably. I like watching the live performance and just listen to it on the CD because I like to see the band playing it, but then just listen to it on the CD.
Yeah. I don't know. I prefer the CD or vinyl or iTunes or whatever because I don't know. Sometimes I don't like hearing in the friggin' background.
You mean like anyone going like, yeah?
Yeah, I just want to hear the song. Like, I mean, at a concert, it's a completely different story. Of course, it's better than just simply listening to it on a CD. But like, it's just I don't know on a CD. Like when you just want to hear the song, it's like why should I hear the audience if I'm not actually there?
Yeah, but it gives you that experience of being there.
Yeah, but you still know that you're not there, so all you get is a bunch of extra noise for no reason.
Extra noise. I like buying a lot of concert like live DVDs. I love those the best. I get to watch like that one show live. Even though I wish I was there to see it. But
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah, I want to see Death live. Actually, I actually sent them a message on Facebook saying when they're gonna come back to New York because I want to see them.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, hell, I wonder if the members today are just completely different from when they first started.
It'd be funny if it was like all of a sudden like the whole band is different.
It wouldn't even be the same band anymore.
No, you think about like, wait a second, this is not like Death anymore. It's like none of the original members are here. It's just
It might as well
people.
be a new band altogether.
Nah, but they wanted to do that because of Chuck. That's why.
Yeah, well, I mean, if someone dies and someone leaves, then what can you do?
That's true. That's true. I've only listened to like Symbolic and Human and Spiritual Healing. I haven't listened to any of the other albums I have bought yet.
You should hop to it then.
I know. I just have way so much to do because of school and everything.
Wow.
That's the only reason why.
What can you do, bro?
Then I go to, and not just that, I also have like Bernie's NYC meetups I go to. And like other things I go, there's a lot of things I just do in my life actually. Just
dealing crack.
No.
Well, I deal crack. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
People who are watching this, he does not do that.
No, I mean, if I did, I would not admit it.
He sells the hard stuff.
Yeah, the hard stuff. Now I'm gonna get a fucking call from the cops now that I said that.
Oh shit, we gotta run. It's like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, except I didn't check it. I'd like to try. Nah.
Hey Joe, is a 7-Eleven and your neighborhood remind you of Muhammad's little place?
The guy that you can rob in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, people, we named him Muhammad in the game.
Well, I mean, he's more of an Indian guy, but there were Muslims in India.
Yeah, and we call that guy in the hood on the bicycle LeBron. So each time like we see them, we're like, oh, we gotta kill Muhammad. Oh, we gotta kill LeBron.
Dude, this has nothing to do with death.
Actually, yes, it does because we're killing them.
Yeah, exactly.
So death. See, this has to do with the band, but at least it talks about killing the motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think next. I wish I had a PC though, that I could mod the games like and have like Iron Man go into the deli.
Oh,
the gas station shop with them, and then just fire the machine gun.
Hey, Joe, you should do like another Grand Theft Auto video, like with death songs in the background.
Yeah, I guess we could. We'll post that at some point.
I know. I was thinking that one song, "Spiritual Healing," about like the whole like how those people believe that they're God.
Bring my own piss.
Oh God, Joe. People believe who like they're God and like everyone should be equal and all that shit. I was thinking about like why don't I put the song "Spiritual Healing" and make a PMV about it, but like with Starlight Glimmer.
Yeah, well,
that goes so well. I'm like, oh my God, it's too perfect to ignore.
Yeah, well, it's not really a question of good or evil. It's more of a I don't know. I'd say it's some weird sort of commentary on socialism and not socialism. A better way to put it would be how people should be treated as equals, and what does that mean, and why, and whether people should actually be treated as equals, and yeah.
Now, just speaking about that, like, just to get off topic for 1 second, like...
We've already gone off topic.
No, but I mean, like...
I don't think we don't want to talk about death anymore. I think we're just like...
No, we do, but there's other things that just come up. No, like, just getting off topic just one little small bit. Are you excited for Season 6 of MLP?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they made it so quickly, but...
Yeah, from May to March. Like, now it's coming this month and, like, 2 months from now.
Yeah, they were probably working on the episodes right after they completed the last season.
Yeah, from Season 5, they're working on Season 6.
Yep.
But, like, now going back on topic, like, do you actually want to go see Death?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I want to listen to them more since they're one of the best death metal bands ever. I mean, I really like Symbolic, and Yep.
And yeah, there's like so much to talk about with the band, but I really need to do more of my research on it because I'm just mostly listening to like the songs. I don't really do that much research on the bands like that I want to do. But it's with all my time of like doing work and everything. Sometimes I'm just like I just want to listen to some music.
We'll make a part 2. Dude. Don't
Like
worry.
again, I just have so much homework. Like after the I'm just glad midterms are done for me.
Yeah. Oh god.
So it makes me feel so much better.
My god, I'm so tired from them. Ugh.
So overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of me and Joe talking about the band Death. This is Metalhead Madness episode 2. I'm gonna try to think about what band I want to talk about for Metalhead Madness episode 3, because like there's so many of my favorite bands. I'm just trying to think of what kind of band I want to talk about next.
Who knows? Well, we could talk about Death again. I mean, once we have more info and you listen to new albums and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do a review on the album The Sound of Perseverance. I haven't gotten to that yet, but I really want to like start doing that. So overall, guys, this is going to be the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is just going to be the end of the video. So overall, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Or if you didn't like it, then whatever. I don't really give a shit at all. Give it a thumbs down. If you give it a thumbs down, then you're just a complete idiot. And that's just fucking stupid. So, Joe, if you can stop doing that. Joe, you'll get some pussy later. Just end the video with me.
I'll stop, dude.
Alright. So, yeah, that's it. And also, if you really like to see what else I do, please click that little subscribe button right there. The little red thing.
The red one that says subscribe.
Subscribe. Hey, Joe, how do you say subscribe in Spanish?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay, for people who don't speak English, that's why.
Yeah, well, they'll know. I mean, they want to be watching.
I know how to say subscribe, senor.
They're just saying it with a Spanish accent. That's not Spanish.
I'm just kidding. I'm just being an idiot. So yeah, okay, we're just gonna end the video off like this. So overall, I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, this has been Metalhead Madness episode 2, talking about the band Death, and yeah, that's it. So overall, that's it. Hope to see you guys later. Remember, keep it metal, keep it brutal, keep it awesome. Hope to see you guys all soon in my next video. And remember, keep it metal. And goodbye.
Happy, keep it snappy, keep it gay.
Joe?
Dude, I'm referencing a movie, dude.
I was like, dude, we're not talking about the producers. We're talking about a metal band.
Well, keep it gay. I'm kidding.
Keep it metal, guys. All right, goodbye. Say bye, Joe.
Gay.
Say bye, Joe.
Bye, niggas. I'm kidding.
Okay, see you guys later. Goodbye.